I'm going to music special, and can't you tell that I feel swell? I'm gonna clap along and sing my favorite song in order to listen music special.
Why, hello everyone, and welcome back to music class. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about the bagpipes, a very interesting instrument coming from Scotland. We'll also watch a performance of some bagpipes in a parade. We'll practice clapping some rhythms together, and we'll play a quick game of high or low as well at the end of today's class. So join me.
What instrument is that? What instrument is that? How does it sound? Where is it found? But first of all, you must tell me now, what instrument is that?
Alright, the bagpipe. An ancient instrument found in a variety of countries, the bagpipe is the name for a group of instruments with one or more reed pipes connected to a wind bag that acts as the air supply for the instrument. Some types have a separate pipe for the air, and others have a bellows under the arm that fills the bag with air. The bagpipe's reedy, piercing tone was particularly popular in medieval times and well suited to outdoor events. Okay, let's talk a little bit about what this card means. We learn that the bagpipe is an ancient instrument. That means that it's very old. It's found in a variety of countries, which means that it's not just in one place in the world that you find the bagpipe, but rather in more different places, different countries, different regions. It's got a reed pipe connected to a wind bag, and that pipe is something that you blow into, which puts air into the instrument, and then the air is expelled through some other pipes, which creates these sounds that you will hear. And in some other bagpipes, apparently, you can intake the air with a bellows, kind of like, you're pumping it, and the air comes in that way. You can tell I really don't know how to play the bagpipes. It's got a reedy, piercing tone, which is just telling us what the bagpipe sounds like when it's played. I'm going to give you the chance to hear it in just a minute. It was popular in medieval times, that means sort of the 1400s, 1500s, and well suited to outdoor events, which means that the bagpipes were used a lot outside, different festivals, I'm imagining, that sort of thing, knights on horses, and some bagpipes playing in the background. They're well suited to the outdoors because you can hear them for so far a distance, and that's because of the way they sound. Well, it's one thing to hear that they have a reedy, piercing tone, but now let's watch and listen to some bagpipes being played. So those were the bagpipes. Now let's practice clapping some rhythms together. All right, everybody, let's practice some rhythms now. See if we can remember what these different notes are. Do you remember? These are half notes, so each lasts for 2 beats in a 4-beat measure. Let's clap them. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So each of those lasted for 2 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good. Let's get a different rhythm. A quarter note. And what's this? A dotted half note. So let me explain quickly what this is. A dotted half note is basically a half note plus half of itself. That's what the dot means. It's plus half of itself. So it is 2 beats. And half of 2 beats is 1 beat. So when you add those together and make it 1 note, how long is that? Well, 1 plus 2 equals 3. So the dotted half note lasts for 3 beats. It's the first note that we've seen that lasts for 3 beats. Let's try to count. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how we were counting that measure. The dotted half note. Okay, let's try one more. We'll go back to some familiar notes. The eighth notes, followed by a quarter rest, then some eighth notes, and another quarter rest. Let's clap it together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Good job. Let's play with the order of these notes and rests a little bit. So this will be 1 rest, and then these 4 notes consecutively, and then another rest. Let's clap it. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Interesting. Now let's swap these two. So we've got 1 beat of rest, 1 beat with 2 eighth notes, then a beat of rest, and then 2 more eighth notes. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
That's listening and using my brain to help me to decide.
Alright, let's play a quick game of high or low now. This first instrument is the timpani. It's a kind of drum. Here's note number 1. Here's note number 2. Note number 2 was higher. Let's listen to a voice for the next instrument. Here's note number 1. Note number 2. Note number 2 was lower. Let's play it just one more time. Let's listen to a humming sound. Note number 1. Note number 2. Note number 2 was higher. All right, everybody. As always, thank you for coming to music class, and I will see you next time.
Well, I'm going to music special, and can't you tell? sing